In your recent comments to the UN Security Council from Beirut, you said a cycle of coercive displacement is unfolding. Why do you call it displacement when it is the forced expulsion of an entire community, a Shia community of hundreds of thousands of people? UN experts released a statement recently saying it points to ethnic cleansing. Would you agree with that?
So we're really worried. We call it coercive displacement. That's the strongest language that I've been using for it. 1 in 5 people right now in Lebanon is displaced. I'm horrified that there are villages being destroyed in the south of Lebanon, making that area uninhabitable for huge communities who've lived there for decades, for centuries. And of course that's completely unacceptable.
But beyond being unacceptable, would you say it is ethnic cleansing?
I'm not going to play the game of take those questions to the Security Council.
Would you go as far as calling it ethnic cleansing because it is the Shia community that's targeted?
No, I'm not going to go that far.
So you disagree then with the UN experts who say that it points?
That's not the language that I use for this situation. I've been talking about coercive displacement. It's for the Security Council, it's for the member states to work to hold people to account for doing this. My job is to run the humanitarian response and try and help the survivors.
Refugees are welcome here! Refugees are welcome here!
Vicky, you remember the trees? Remember all the different ways of the trees? Remember that? Remember? Huh? The mountains? You remember that? One shot. One shot.
It will be recalled that in December 1946, the General Assembly, by unanimous vote, affirmed that genocide is a crime under international law, which the civilized world condemns, and for the commission of which principals and accomplices are punishable.
History is filled with tragic chapters of hatred and persecution that have led to mass violence against persecuted minorities. That is why the world must be ever alert to the warning signs of genocide and act quickly and early to avert it.
I do not wish to repeat what's already been said here. My aim today is to share our story in the hope of speaking to the failures in Srebrenica, the lessons to be learned, and our ongoing commitment to honor genocide victims and survivors.
How did we get there? How do we get to the point where an entire nation is chanting, "We will exterminate you"? It was a collective failure, but I think we have a chance for a collective response in a positive way to change what has happened.
After the Holocaust, the world seemed eager to find a more cooperative path. The founding of the United Nations was an expression of that moment. The UN Charter, the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, and the Genocide Convention enshrined the commitment to equality and human rights. And humankind dared to believe that tribal identities would diminish in importance. We were wrong.
Our commitment to prevent another Rwanda or another Srebrenica is an attempt to ensure that collectively we can create a society that is at peace and a society that can live with its conscience.
The United Nations and the principles that it stands gives us hope that we could do things together in a peaceful way and allow the world to finally put these Holocausts behind us.
I have found it extremely challenging to wake up every day to news reports of UK migration rhetoric and having to deal with that.
International law is very clear about the importance of saving life and protecting life at sea. People are entitled to seek asylum.
Rights are human rights. Refugees are welcome here.
It doesn't seem right to come to people on Eid of Bay and try and take them away from their home.
When the door opened, how did you feel?
That's happy. It's feeling good without the sport. All the people is coming here. The sport is the happy one.
Do you have anything that you want to say to the people who came to support you today?
Yeah. Thank you. That's very, very much.
I'm so happy that my fate brought me to live here in Glasgow, where the people are so connected that they'll come out onto the streets to help one of their own.
Appreciate it.
One shot. One shot.
Yeah.